Hey, what's happening, people? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. This is episode number 166, you savages. And I got my acoustic guitar in hand. I'm going to do something special for your intro. Play something live here on the show. Let's see what I got. Ooh, let's do a blues real quick. That'll be easy enough. Well, I tuned in to Music Motivation. Thought it was going good. Having a tough ass weekend, you know, I wanted to do some good, but I need some help. Every day, you know, I said I need somebody, someone just like you got me. Well, I tuned in to Music Motivation. Thought I need some help. Chris Davis sat me down, man, you know, he said I'm going to hell, yeah, you know. I had to write down my goals. Had to get my shit together, had to roll a few and then my dues, yeah. What'd I do, what'd I say? Motivation, need some help with my week. I said the shit was bad and I'm gonna get weak if I can get help. Yo, we all need a little help. There ain't no shame in what we're doing. We're trying to have a good week. Yeah. Well, tune into Music Motivation. Maybe tell a friend. You never know who's struggling, and this might just be the end unless we all help. It's alright if we need a little help. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? It's alright what we're doing, baby. Come on, get you through the week. Yeah. Ooh, that was fun. I like a good blues, man. They're fun to play, and your boy rips it through. But anyways, let's get on with the episode, man. How's it going, everybody? You're tuning in to Music and Motivation. Happy to be here. It's your boy Chris Hippie Davis, tuning in with you on a Wednesday as per the usual. You know what I'm saying? That is my commitment to you guys, and I appreciate your commitment to me. If you're tuning into this, you're a savage. Burping off mic for you, because you're a savage. Oh, man. Got gassy on you guys, and I couldn't even pause the episode, so my bad. Hold on. 3's a magic charm. Nope, it went away. All right. What is happening, guys? Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. I think I missed the episode last week. That is my bad, but last week was the week from hell for me. If you do miss, if you ever miss me on Music and Motivation, I will always be doing my Comedy by Coincidence. Well, every once in a while we miss one of those two. Whatever. Check out Comedy by Coincidence with Chris Davis and Ty Young. That is growing fast, and I appreciate any support you guys have for our comedy podcast. If you ever think that Music and Motivation is a little bit dry and, it could be funnier, go check out Comedy by Coincidence, because it's laughs all day over there, bro. We have fun. Me and Ty Young. And Ty Young is one of the craziest, funnest people I know. He's definitely my favorite comedian, so go check that out. It's well worth it. Okay. What else is going on? I went to a cards game on Friday. Go Cardinals. Go Cardinals. 100%. Cards won. It's the first time I've been to a cards game in years, since I was like a little kid, where they actually won the game. So shout out Cardinals, and they didn't even need Albert Pujols to do it. They rocked. Had a good time. Took the whole family, and Brendan even brought his girlfriend. So it was a fun time. Good time. Too hot. The St. Louis heat is really kicking up a hit. It's hot everywhere, though. I know my friends in the UK really going through it. Record heat waves everywhere. Maybe we need to do something about this climate. I don't know. Definitely recycle, reduce, reuse. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's pretty good about it, but I want to remind you guys, do what you can to recycle. Here's a little tip. A lot of times, if you collect metal, there's some place in your town that will recycle the metal and give you money for it. Like, I save my aluminum. I save any copper that comes up. I do odd jobs sometimes that, like, there's, like, maybe a bucket load of copper that ends up, scrap copper and shit that ends up coming out of it. You can make a little bit of money off that, okay? Especially if you get a trailer full. Just saying, sounds a little white trash, but your boy makes about, whatever my legal limit on making on it is. Well, I think it's like 500 is the cap before you have to report it to the IRS, right? So I make about $498. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what else do I know? Yeah, last week was the week of hell, guys. I'm sorry I missed the episode. I was running a camp, which took up all my mornings, and then my afternoons was see, my schedule got flopped. Normally I'm doing lessons in the afternoons from like 3 to 9, guys, and I was running camp, which is from 9 a.m. to 3. So I still had to go get my lawns in somehow. I mow lawns and make some extra cash until like I blow up, and someday I'm going to look back on these episodes and be like, man, that guy hustled to make some money. Did whatever he could. He was moving scrap metal. He was mowing lawns. He was selling pro audio equipment. He was playing shows. He was running podcasts. I was doing side jobs. I was learning skills. I don't think everybody does that. Everybody finds like their avenue, maybe their career path, or maybe they find something that they like and they stick to, and then they like get a 5 to 9 schedule or whatever your schedule is, and don't grow outside that. You guys got to put some work in. You got to always be improving yourselves. One of the biggest lessons I learned is that I'm always learning, and I should always be a student in some sort of way until I die. You know what I mean? I should always be open to learning, and that's going to keep me from staling out as an individual. It's going to always add to your character. You're going to be a well-rounded individual. I'm talking to you. I want you to be a well-rounded individual. Build some character. Suffer a little bit. Do the thing. You know what I mean? But strive for, improving yourself, bro. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, bro. Improve yourself. Should we hop into some goals, and tips and stuff? Yeah, let's do it, man. Tips for surviving the week. Tip number 1. Get some vitamin D, bro. I know it's hot out there. I know we're going through a record heat wave. I feel like in the summer, especially, some of my friends get stuck in the basement. Some people get stuck inside. They love the AC. I mean, I I understand. It is fucking hot out there, bro. And I'm not coming at you like the guy who goes out and mows lawn in the heat and is like, you guys got to get out there too. You should try to get 10 to 20 minutes. Try to go for a walk, a little 10 to 20 minute walk. Try to get some sunlight in, man. Some fresh air. Go find a place where it's shady. Maybe go find a creek to hop in that's, not nasty. Go take go to a public pool if that's your thing. I'm good on the public pools, guys. Don't take me to don't ask me to go to a public pool party, bro. Okay. I'm not. If I go, I'm not getting in the pool. That's all I'm saying. Okay. But I'm more of a hop in the lake, hop in a river kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Hop in the ocean if you're readily near one. You know what I'm saying? I am in Missouri, so there's no readily available ocean nearby. So, tips for surviving the week. Number 2. Let's see. Call those Goombas. And if you called some Goombas last week, call some different Goombas this week. Check in on everybody. Everybody going through it. 2022 has been either really good or really, really shitty to people. And we got to go check in on those loved ones, man, because you never know what's going on. With a few people, I've had, crises going on that I didn't know about because I didn't check in. Dumb me. But I did check in, and that's how I found out about them. So, make sure you're checking in on the Goombas, too, okay? Let's see. Tip number 3. And what I mean, backing up. What I mean is call 3 Goombas every week, okay? It's going to help you, make sure that everything's okay. If somebody's going through it, rarely do we post about it on social media. I'm just saying, if I'm going through the worst of it, you ain't going to see me. That might be when you don't see me post shit for months. You know what I'm saying? Check in on your homie if you don't see him posting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Moving on. Tip number 3 for surviving the week. Music. Listen to music. Play music. If you don't play music, maybe think about learning an instrument. I've had 71, 72-year-olds come in and start learning guitar with me, and they pick it up really quick. Whereas some of the younger kids, it takes them some time because their brain ain't developed. If you're an older gentleman or lady who's always wanted to pick up the guitar, why not? You're just telling yourself you can't. Okay? That's all it is. You can if you sit down and try it. So try to find that positive mentality, that I can do mentality, because sometimes the only thing that's limiting yourself is you. You know what I'm saying? So don't limit yourself. Don't pigeonhole yourself and say you can't. Say I haven't. Say I haven't yet, but I'd like to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can. What was that the book when you were young? The Little Engine That Could. You know what I mean? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And he did. Everybody was telling him he couldn't. You know what I mean? He thought he could. He kept telling himself, I think I can. You guys are telling me I can't. I'm going to keep telling myself I can. And we're going to do this shit. We're going to live here. Okay? It's going to be fine. So, All right, let's move on. Let's get some tips for musicians and music lovers, shall we? Tips for musicians. What's tip number 1 every single time, man? Keep practicing. Whatever you're doing, even if you're not a musician, keep practicing, right? We don't get better unless we put in the time and the effort. And if you put in the time and the effort, you hop on that exponential train to success. So, hop on the exponential train to success. You know what I'm saying? Put in that practice time. Give it 3 to 4 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes. And you got it, okay? You're going to get better. You're going to improve. Your skills are going to, increase. What's not to love? Win, 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 baby. Okay? Tip number 2 for musicians and music lovers. Let's see. I want to change it up. I want to try to throw something in there. Respect all your musicians. Okay? It's easy to, especially if you're playing with really high-level people. Let's think some jazz musicians, okay? People who have to be really intricate and have a nice knowledge of music theory. Have to do a lot of thinking and have to spend a lot of time practicing. Are they not as much a valid musician as the punk guy who's getting on stage? In my opinion, yes, they are both musicians and valid musicians at that, and really putting emotion, time, and effort into their art and craft. So, respect all musicians. If you're a jazz guy and you meet a punk guy, shake hands. Be cool. Respect. If you're a hip hop guy and you meet a rock guy, shake hands. Respect. If you're a rock guy and you meet any other genre, be cool, man. Be cool and be respectful, and it'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're a metal guy, don't get the ego going. Don't get, you know what I mean? Everybody's taste in music is valid. You know what I'm saying? You guys get me? Capiche? Okay. Respect. Respect all genres. Respect all musicians. Respect the flautist. Respect the trombonist. Respect the tubaist. You know what I'm saying? So, mad love and respect, guys. Tip number 3 for musicians and music lovers. Let's see. Trying to think off the cuff here and go for other ones. You know, find creative but effective ways to manage your schedules within a band. Okay? You know what my number 1 tip for like managing a band schedule and like getting everybody to be on the same page? It's less people in the band. The less people in the band, the easier it is to schedule. But if you're trying to be a jazz big band, obviously that's not possible, right? Also, less people in the band means less people to pay. Kind of nice from a financial aspect, right? Also means you, the musician, have more control over the tonality / music in the actual band itself, right? So less musicians, more room for your part to stand out. I'm seeing all win-win-wins there. You know what I mean? And number 4, easier to manage 3 people's schedule than 7 people's schedule. Am I fucking right? Being in a big band, I don't know how some of these people did it. Like, the Grateful Dead had a lot of people in the band. They had 6 or 7 plus, you know what I mean? How we all meeting up? Everybody clear on Tuesday to meet up? God forbid trying to get 2 rehearsals in a week if you're a fucking regularly playing out band. Hey, who's free on Tuesday and Friday? 2 of us are, you know. The other 5 can't. We all work real jobs and shit. It's tough, man. It's fucking tough, bro. That's why I'm here talking to you about it. So, but they make apps for this now. Even Google Calendar is a sweet option if everybody fills out like their schedule into a Google Calendar. If you're in a band, because that's what bands got to do. You got to be able to find tools to help you compromise, right? That way nobody's getting mad at each other. Nobody feels, you know what I mean? And you can all visualize each other's schedule and shit. It really helps out, especially if people in the band smoke pot. Just saying. Take a sip. This is for you savages. No. Okay. That's all for tips for musicians and music lovers, for real, for real. Keep listening to new music. Okay? That's important too. I really didn't prepare any albums of the week. I will say I have been vibing on some Tom Petty a lot lately. Specifically, trying to think. I don't know any of the app. Let's see. We're going to look up some Tom Petty albums. Okay, Damn the Torpedoes, which was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I gotta see more, though. I'm trying to find the one with, like, the hourglass looking thing on it. Into the Great Wide Open's pretty good. I'm having trouble finding it, though. And this, I'm going to look super dumb. Let's see. Oh, I'm thinking of the Greatest Hits album. Okay, but that might be the one to go check out, anyways. If you're not familiar with Tom Petty's discography, go check out Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Greatest Hits. I don't know, man. I grew up not liking him as much. He's got some nice songs that are great to play with a jam band, and they're relatively easy to get the form down. Except some of them aren't. Like, Even the Losers. Holy shit, that one is way harder than I thought. Just on the progression. But anyways, let's see. Other albums to check out. Of course, always go check out anything by Chris Hippie Davis. You know, that's my solo work, and that I have 3 full albums out right now. We got Midnight Smoke, Afternoon Rain, and Twilight Driving. All of which are worth a shot. I specifically really love Afternoon Rain, especially on a rainy day. And Twilight Driving is probably the best one thus far. So go check that out. I'm starting to work on another one, and I'm planning on having that out in by 4/20/2023. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some Chris Davis news and shit. Okay. Forgiving Tree is recording this weekend. I'm going to try to get 1, maybe 2 singles recorded and actually out on Spotify and stuff. That way, Forgiving Trees, we can share the shit out of that, and you actually got a touchdown place for like stuff on Spotify. You can listen to it, shuffle it, get into some playlists, you name it, right? That would be cool to get playlisted and stuff like that. But excited to do the recording process because Alex Ward and I are both really talented sound engineers. Excited to work with him. Should make it fun and quick work. That's all I'm saying. Excited. Let's see, what else do I know? Shout out to my sister who graduated from Murray and is starting her first job this week. My sister is working as a nurse in St. Louis. I'm not going to shout her out too much for legal reasons, but shout out to you. Good luck. Orientation weeks always suck, so once you get through this and start getting a routine going, it's going to get easier. But congrats, and you're going to start getting a paycheck. Woo! I don't know a whole lot, guys. I'm, again, sorry for last week. Week from hell. It was terrible. I got through it. This week's been lighter. This weekend should be lighter. Next weekend, I'm going to Vegas. So that's going to be tight. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. So getting excited for that. Going with the in-laws and family. Should be a great time. So, I don't know much else, guys. I think I'm going to let you guys go a little early. I'm trying to get a cool guest for next week. And as always, if any of you guys want to come on the podcast, just reach out to me, Chris Hippie Davis on most social media, Christopher R. Davis on Facebook. But always, any of the Instagram, I also got links in the comments and my email. If you would like to be a special guest over Zoom or in person in the St. Louis area, come on, man. I love it. Also, we're looking for sponsors for both this show and the Comedy by Coincidence show. We would love to do some local sponsors. I'd love to help out St. Louis local businesses. And, I'm talking like cheap. Like, I'm, $20 to $40 a month for me to throw an ad on each episode or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to help St. Louis local people. But I also want to help up-and-coming artists. If you're a young up-and-coming artist, you want an ad on here too, I'm open to that too, and we can talk and be really affordable. You know what I mean? I ain't here to rip nobody off. I ain't here to steal from nobody. I'm just trying to make this into some sort of a business too, because we make zero money this whole time as well. I think I've made a total of $20 off this podcast the 2-3 years I've been doing it, and $4 off Comedy by Coincidence. That's enough to buy 2 donuts. So, if you want to help Chris get more donuts, help me sponsor the show, bro. Help me sponsor you. That's what I'm saying. So I love you guys. Thank you guys, as always. And, man, I hope you have a great, great, great rest of your week, okay? Mad love and respect, everybody. Peace out. You guys get some goals crossed off this week, okay? Write some out. Cross them off. You got this shit.